BWEs are some of the largest terrestrial vehicles in the world.
This machine requires power from the grid to function.
Did you know there are machines so massive they wouldn't fit on a highway? Some are so colossal, it takes days just to assemble them. And once they're moving, the ground shakes. You won't see them in ads or on showroom floors. These titans operate far from public view, hauling hundreds of tons, digging through mountains, and powering entire industries with sheer brute force. Ever wondered what the biggest machine on Earth looks like, or what it was actually built to do? Today, you're going to find out. Because we're counting down the largest industrial machines ever built by mankind. And number one, it's not just huge, it'll leave you speechless. Stick around until the end, because the final machine doesn't just set records, it redefines what big means. Number 10, Crest Coal Haulers. Deep inside America's open-pit coal mines, there's a giant most people have never heard of, the Crest Coal Hauler. Built by Crest Corporation, this beast is specifically designed to transport colossal amounts of coal. Measuring 43 feet long and nearly 16 feet tall, it weighs around 200,000 pounds, empty. But fully loaded, it hauls over 400,000 pounds, 180 metric tons, in one go. Powering it is a Caterpillar Vive 16 engine with 1,200 horsepower, paired with a heavy-duty automatic transmission and reinforced hydraulic suspension. Its job? To move massive payloads across rough mine terrain with relentless efficiency. The curved dump bed is optimized for maximum load, and its 10-foot tires make it look like a monster tractor. With the operator's cab mounted to the side for better visibility, it's more than a truck. It's a rolling powerhouse. In practice, it replaces entire fleets of smaller trucks, cutting down on cost, time, and manpower. Some mining sites even customize them with unique paint jobs or give them nicknames, turning these steel giants into mascots of the mine. Number 9, Komatsu D575 A-3SD Super Dozer. This isn't just a bulldozer, it's the largest crawler dozer ever built. The Komatsu D575A-3SD was engineered in Japan for the most extreme mining and earth-moving jobs on Earth. Stretching nearly 39 feet long and standing over 16 feet tall, with a blade more than 23 feet wide, this machine weighs over 335,000 pounds. Empty, it already feels like a moving wall of steel. At its heart is a massive V12 engine producing 1,150 horsepower, giving the dozer enough torque to push up to 90 cubic yards of material in a single pass. That's more earth than an entire room. Long gear ratios allow sustained power, while crawler tracks and a rigid suspension system keep it stable on brutal terrain. In operation, the Super Dozer looks unstoppable. The blade often requires ground crew guidance during tight maneuvers, and its deep, low rumble feels more like a force of nature than a machine. Used in large coal mines across the US and Japan, one unit famously took 2 full days just to unload at a Texas trade expo. And somehow, what comes next makes even this monster feel small. Number 8, Caterpillar 797F. Now imagine a truck so big, climbing into the cab feels like scaling a 2-story building. That's the Caterpillar 797F, one of the largest mining trucks ever made. Built by Caterpillar in the United States, it's nearly 50 feet long, 23 feet tall, and 33 feet wide with mirrors extended. Even empty, it weighs over 575,000 pounds. Fully loaded, more than 1.5 million pounds. At the core is a 20-cylinder engine generating 4,000 horsepower. Power flows through a 7-speed automatic transmission tuned for extreme inclines and rough terrain. Each of its 4 tires stands 13 feet tall and costs as much as a compact car. This machine can haul up to 400 tons in one trip. That's the equivalent of 40 standard dump trucks. Deployed in copper, iron, and coal mines around the globe, it's become an icon, featured in documentaries, simulators, and even trade exhibits. Operators say, you don't drive a 797F, you command it. But if this truck is a king, what's coming next is the emperor. Number 7, Belaz 75710. From Belarus comes a machine that redefines scale, the Belaz 75710. Built for extreme open pit mining, it holds the record for the largest mining dump truck ever made. This giant measures 67.5 feet long, over 26 feet tall, and 32 feet wide. Even empty, it weighs nearly 800,000 pounds. Fully loaded, it pushes 1.8 million pounds, more than 800 tons in total. Powering this beast are two V20 diesel engines, each generating 2,300 horsepower. Together, they don't power the wheels directly. Instead, they feed a diesel-electric drivetrain with 4 independent electric wheel motors. With 8x8 all-wheel drive and hydropneumatic suspension, the truck glides across massive mining pits in Kazakhstan and Russia like it's nothing. The cab sits like a tiny outpost on the side of a steel mountain, and the tires reach the height of a small house. It can carry enough material to replace entire fleets of smaller trucks. And in 2014, it earned a Guinness World Record for highest payload capacity, a record it still holds. Number 6. Hitachi EX8000-6. When it comes to raw digging power, few machines match the Hitachi EX8000-6. Built in Japan, it's one of the largest hydraulic excavators on the planet. Stretching 49 feet long and standing over 33 feet tall, this machine weighs a staggering 1.78 million pounds, larger than an entire basketball court. It's powered by 2 Cummins 516 engines, delivering a combined 3,880 horsepower. That muscle lets its hydraulic arm lift 75 tons of earth in a single pass, about 59 cubic yards. Each scoop is like removing 2 cars from the ground. Thanks to its hydrostatic transmission and independent hydraulic circuits, every movement is controlled, even under brutal conditions. Its massive crawler tracks and reinforced suspension help it dominate rough terrain. Inside, the climate-controlled operator cabin features bulletproof glass and advanced digital systems. The EX8000-6 works in the harshest mines, from copper in Canada to lithium in Chile, where it loads 300-ton trucks in just 4 or 5 passes. One unit was even modified with corrosion-resistant hydraulics for a lithium site, setting a new industry standard for durability. Number 5. Bucyrus 495HR. Some machines dig, this one dominates. The Bucyrus 495HR, a massive electric rope shovel from the United States, is a mining legend. Standing 50 feet tall, with a reach of nearly 100 feet, it weighs over 2.8 million pounds, more than 1,270 metric tons. It doesn't use fuel. Instead, it's powered entirely by high-voltage electricity. Its massive electric motor drives the hoisting, swinging, and digging systems, executing each move with industrial precision. The front bucket alone holds up to 157 cubic yards of material and can lift over 120 tons in a single scoop. The shovel travels on crawler tracks wide enough to support the weight of a freight train, and a hydraulic system stabilizes it as it tears through layers of earth. The high-mounted cab offers full visibility and houses precision controls. It's used across the United States, Canada, and South Africa to clear overburden in coal and iron mines, preparing the ground for deeper excavation. Even after Caterpillar acquired Bucyrus in 2011, the 495HR remains iconic. One unit in Wyoming has been working for over 20 years with only minor upgrades, a true testament to its unstoppable design. Number 4. Komatsu P&H 4800 XPC. Meet the Komatsu P&H 4800 XPC, the largest electric rope shovel Komatsu has ever built. Designed in the United States for the world's harshest mining environments, this industrial behemoth stands over 100 feet tall, spans 65 feet wide, and weighs more than 3 million pounds. Powered entirely by electricity, its massive motors deliver nearly 10,000 horsepower, enabling the shovel to lift, crowd, and swing with unmatched precision. But the real marvel is its bucket, capable of hauling 135 tons in a single scoop. That's enough to fill a 6-story building with rock in seconds. It rides on enormous crawler tracks, equipped with shock-absorbing systems that reduce stress during repetitive digging cycles. Its rotating base and advanced suspension keep it balanced through every motion. From a distance, it looks like a mobile refinery. Up close, it's a fortress of steel and sensors. The high-mounted cab includes automated controls, redundant safety systems, and a 360 degrees camera setup. In coal and copper mines across the United States and Canada, this machine runs 22 hours a day with minimal downtime. One version, painted red, white, and blue, was even named Liberty, a rolling tribute to American engineering. Number 3. WS-DOT Bertha SR-99 TBM. Some machines dig tunnels. Bertha built a highway beneath a city. Commissioned by the Washington State Department of Transportation and built in Japan by Hitachi Zosen, Bertha was the largest tunnel boring machine of her time. She measured 330 feet long, 57.5 feet in diameter, and weighed over 7,000 tons, larger than most buildings. Her mission? Carve a 2-mile route beneath downtown Seattle for the SR-99 tunnel. Powered by 25 electric motors generating over 8,000 horsepower, Bertha wasn't just a cutterhead, she was a moving underground factory. Steel discs and blades ground through rock, soil, and even concrete, while hydraulic thrust cylinders pushed her forward inch by inch. Inside, Bertha housed control rooms, ventilation systems, conveyor belts for debris, and even living quarters for rotating crews. As she dug, she also installed reinforced concrete segments, leaving a finished tunnel in her wake. Precision was critical. She worked just feet beneath buildings, highways, and water mains. Despite delays and repairs, Bertha completed her mission in 2017. After dismantling, parts of her were transformed into public art, preserving the legacy of one of the most ambitious urban engineering projects ever attempted. Number 2. Bucyrus Erie 4250W Big Muskie. If any machine ever embodied the word gigantic, it was Big Muskie. Built in 1969 by Bucyrus Erie in the United States, this electric dragline excavator held the title of the world's largest earth-moving machine for decades. At 500 feet long, with a 310-foot boom and standing 70 feet tall at the cab, it weighed over 13,000 tons, more than 2 small aircraft carriers. Fueled by high-voltage electric lines, its motors delivered over 18,000 horsepower, controlling its hoisting and swinging systems with incredible force. Its massive bucket could lift 222 cubic yards, around 295 tons, in one scoop. It didn't drive, it walked, using giant pads that took days to reposition across the mine. The machine towered over everything. Operators accessed the cab via internal stairs and walkways. From a distance, it looked more like a mobile power plant than a piece of construction equipment. Working in Ohio's strip mines, Big Muskie moved over 600 million tons of earth before being decommissioned in the 90s. While most of the machine was dismantled, its bucket remains on public display, a monument to an era of unimaginable engineering ambition. Number 1. Takraf Bagger 293. At the very summit of industrial engineering stands the Bagger 293, the largest mobile machine ever built. Manufactured in Germany by Takraf and Siemens, this bucket wheel excavator is an absolute colossus. It measures 738 feet long, 315 feet tall, and weighs over 31 million pounds, more than 14,000 metric tons. Just moving it across a mine takes days. Its rotating bucket wheel features 18 massive scoops, each capable of digging 8.6 cubic yards. Altogether, it can extract up to 8.5 million cubic feet of earth per day, about 240,000 cubic meters. That's entire hillsides gone before lunch. Fully electric, it draws 16,500 horsepower through high-voltage cables, powering everything from propulsion to excavation. It travels on tracked undercarriages and has onboard rooms for equipment, maintenance, and operations. The control cabin sits high above the ground, offering panoramic views and advanced digital controls for every moving part. Still operating in Germany's Hambach mine, it provides lignite for regional power plants. But beyond its utility, Bagger 293 has become a cultural icon, featured in documentaries, art installations, and even light shows. Nothing else on land moves this much earth. Nothing comes close. Today you've seen machines that don't just push limits, they redefine them. From tunnel-boring titans to earth-moving giants, these mechanical beasts operate far from view but power industries that shape our world. Now, it's your turn. Which of these machines blew your mind the most? If you could visit one up close, which would it be? Let us know in the comments. And if this journey into the extreme power of industrial engineering left you amazed, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got even more world-bending machines coming your way.